Alright, hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to week 2 predictions for the NFL season. Last week, I did not do good at all. As you can see, hold on, let's go back to week 1. As you can see, back in week 1, I did absolutely horrendous. I went 8, 7, and 1. So what we have going on here. Alright, so I have to say a couple things about last week. I was not expecting this game right here to be a tie. I was not expecting that to be a tie. I was not expecting the Steelers to beat the Bengals. Um, I knew I took a risk right here picking the Raiders. I fucking knew it. And the Rams kind of disappointed me. But I know they're gonna get better. So I can't say they, you know, not really been disappointing. Okay, this game, Washington kind of scared me a little bit, but they got away. Panthers, I don't mind losing them to the Browns. Cardinals, I expected them to perform a little bit better than that. Instead, they just completely got their ass whooped. How the hell you lose to the Giants? Titans, I was not expecting that at all. And where I was not expecting the Seahawks to beat the Broncos. Um, Chicago beat the 49ers, bro. What the hell? I was not expecting that either. And then the Eagles had a really tough going with the Lions. Man, that was a great game right there. Saints came back and beat the Falcons. I feel like the Falcons always choke for some reason. I just have a good feeling about it. And then the Vikings beat the living shit out of the Green Bay Packers. And then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers couldn't even score a touchdown. And I bet the Dallas Cowboys couldn't even score a touchdown in Tampa Bay. But yeah, so we're gonna do our week 2 predictions. So we are going to start with the Chargers going into Kansas City. This game is going to be electrifying. It is going to be amazing. It's going to be entertaining. But I have the Chiefs winning this game 29-32. There is a lot. The reason why I have the Chiefs winning this game is because the Chiefs, they're at home. They're in Arrowhead. It's so tough to win a game at Arrowhead for any opponent. I don't care who you are. But the Chargers really have a chance. Like, this could be one of my risks right now. But I feel good with Kansas City, but the Los Angeles Chargers, yeah, they could win it. They could win it. I mean, they proved to me last week they're a scary team. But for now, I'm rolling with Kansas City. All right, moving on to the next game. We have New England going into Pittsburgh. I'm gonna say Steelers win this one in good fashion. Now the Steelers winning 19-10. I don't know what New England last week. They lost against the Dolphins in a kind of embarrassing way. And Pittsburgh surprisingly beat Cincinnati. I expect the Steelers to win this game. They're at home. The Steelers fans will be up and rocking for their team. Yeah, I have a good chance here that the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna be able to walk away with a win. It's gonna be low scoring, but yeah, I'll take them. All right, moving on to the next game, we have the Indianapolis Colts going into the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is gonna be closer than necessary. That's all I'm gonna say. This game is gonna be closer than necessary, but I got the Colts winning 23-16. So Colts, you better win this game after. Did they win or lose last week? I think they lost. Let me check. Colts. Yeah, they tied to the Texans. So yeah, I expect them to really get it going this week. They should be able to beat the Jaguars. All right, moving on to the next game, we have the Jets going into Cleveland to face the Browns. If I'm being completely honest with y'all, am I picking up Jets? No. Man, give me the give me the give me the Browns 24-12. This is, I don't really see how the Jets are going to be able to win this game. I just don't see it. The Browns beat the Panthers. I actually got that one wrong. But at the end of the day, the Browns are a better team. They have the better roster. I expect them to win, especially because the game's in Cleveland. All right, moving on to the next game. We have the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is going to be a hell of a game. It is going to be impressive. It's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a dogfight. Kind of like the Chiefs and Chargers. It's going to be a dogfight. But I give the slight edge. To Baltimore, and have Baltimore winning this game 28-25. It's going to be close, man. All we need to know is this game is going to be close. Miami proved to everyone that they are a good team, and they can definitely compete against a good team like the Baltimore Ravens. But once again, this is in Baltimore. I think the fans are going to help them out. Lamar has been spectacular last week. I expect Baltimore to win it. Well, I wouldn't say expected. But, it could be a tie. That game really could be a tie. All right, moving on to the next game. We have the Texans against the Broncos. Broncos, you better not choke up this time. I'm picking you guys to win, but you guys better not choke up like y'all did last week. Because last week was kind of pathetic, in my opinion. South Broncos winning 24-13. No, 27-27. I have the Broncos winning the game 27-13. Broncos, you better not choke up this time. You better not choke up. I'm telling you right now. If you lose to the Seahawks, man, you better not choke it up. All right, moving on to the next game is the Tennessee Titans going to Buffalo. Tennessee, if you lose to the New York Giants, how the hell am I supposed to pick you to beat Buffalo? I don't know. I can't pick Tennessee after they lose to the Giants, man. I mean, they're facing against a team that has a chance to win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like a Super Bowl defenders. Like if you win against the Giants, how am I supposed to pick you to beat the Bills? Like, you know what I'm saying? That just kind of makes sense. I'm definitely taking Buffalo. All right, moving on to the next game. We have Arizona going into Vegas. I'm picking Vegas to win this game because Vegas performed better. Not just they performed better, but that they just have the better roster right now. And the Cardinals, they're not even fully healthy yet. Like they won't even be fully healthy until like the week 7. Sure, I'll give them some games, but I'm not giving them this one. I'll give them 20 points. I think the Raiders win this game 28-20. Well, it's gonna be over. I don't know. Vegas might pull away with it though. I just have a good feeling that the Vegas Raiders are gonna win this game. All right, moving on to the next game. It is Cincinnati and Dallas. I know this game's played at Dallas, but I'm picking Cincinnati because of Dak Prescott. No, I'll take 29-18, 29. Probably won't be that. Right? Dallas couldn't even score a touchdown last time, so I might only just give him 14. I think Cincinnati's going to run over 29-14, if I'm being honest. The reason why I'm saying that because Dallas couldn't even score a touchdown with Dak Prescott. So how are they really supposed to put up points if they're facing against the Cincinnati Bengals? Now, I do expect Joe Burrow to have a bounce back performance than what he did, because what he did was pathetic. But we all know Joe Burrow's going to bounce back. We all know that. So I'll give the Cincinnati. They're going to clean up. And they're going to get the job done against Dallas. All right, moving on to the next game. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. This game is going to be close. Believe it or not, this game is going to be close. But anyway, I have the Buccaneers slightly winning this game. I have the Buccaneers winning 26-23. This game is going to be entertaining. I don't care what you say. The Saints are at home, so I think it's going to be close. I could see the Saints winning this game because they're goddamn defense. Their defense is phenomenal. But once again, I think Buccaneers are gonna win because they got Tom Brady. Now I know Buccaneers only scored one touchdown against Dallas, but that don't mean shit. I think they're still going to get the job done, but it's gonna take them a fight to the finish. All right, moving on to the next game, we have Carolina going into New York to face the Giants. Man, I don't know who to pick here, man. I mean, Carolina barely lost to the Browns, and the Giants barely, impressively, or kind of escaped the Titans. Um, I'm gonna go with. I'm still. Mm, I think this game's gonna be low scoring. If I'm being honest, this game is gonna be very low scoring. Um, whatever. I have the Panthers winning this game, 18-12. This game isn't. It should be somewhat exciting, but I expect Baker Mayfield to put up something together to get through the Titans, get through the Giants. Now, if the Giants win this game, I would not be surprised if the Giants win this game. I'm going rolling with Carolina. All right, moving on to the next game, we have Washington Commanders looking for their second win against the Detroit Lions. Man, as oh my gosh, I really want to pick the Lions right now. Like I really want to, but I'm not going to. I think the Commanders are going to win this game. Now I don't know what to predict for a score, so I'm gonna go 26-20. I don't know if let's see. Do I think no, I'm not changing that. 26. Commanders win 26-20. It will be close. It will be entertaining, but at the end of the day, the Washington Commanders will escape with the victory. All right, moving on to the next game. It is the Falcons at the Rams, and I have this game being an absolute ass kicking. I have the Rams blowing them out 31-14. Rams are pissed. You know they lost to the Bills at home. The Rams, they are going to be pissed. They're going to take the Falcons. They're going to bring them to the SoFi Stadium, and they're going to kick their ass and tell them to get the stepping all the way down to Atlanta or whatever they go next. I'm telling you, bro. The Rams. Don't sleep on the Rams, man. I mean, I know the Rams took an ass whooping against the Bills, so now they're gonna get pissed off and they're gonna beat the living shit out of the Falcons and send them wherever gotta go next. I'm being honest. Will I be surprised if Atlanta wins? Yes, I will be surprised if Atlanta wins, but I think the Rams will win this one in a dominant fashion. All right, moving on to the next game is Seahawks going into San Francisco. The weather will be nicer in San Francisco than it is in Chicago, so I'm gonna take San Fran to win this game. But Seahawks look mighty impressive, so I'm gonna go San Fran 26-17. San Francisco, you better win this game. I know the weather was bad in Chicago, but you should have won that game anyway. I mean, there's really no excuses for losing that game. I really think there's excuses. Seattle, no, 17. I might give them more. Let's go 19. Let's go 19. Seattle will give them a dogfight, but at the end of the day, the 49ers, no matter, there we go. 49ers win 29-19. All right, moving on against the next game. We have the Bears going into the Packers, and this is in Green Bay, so I expect this game to be an absolute ass whooping. If I'm being completely honest with you, no. There it is. There it is. There it is. I have the Green Bay Packers beating the living shit out of the Bears 30-9. Now I know Aaron Rodgers did not look good in week one. We all understand that. He did not look good one bit. But at the end of the day, he's gonna make his adjustments and he's going to murder the Bears. He better not lose to the Bears. That's all I'm gonna say. Packers, you better not lose to the goddamn Bears. Bears, you got lucky. I'll be surprised if you win this game, by the way. But for right now, I have Green Bay absolutely kicking your ass. All right, moving on to the next game, and this is probably the game of the week if I'm being honest. Is the Minnesota Vikings going against the Philadelphia Eagles? This game is going to be entertaining, y'all. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be very fun to watch. This is probably going to be the game I'm going to watch for this week. This is probably going to be the game of the week for me. Well, it already is, but it's just that entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Eagles look terrific offensively. I don't know, barely winning, slight win against the Lions. And the Vikings look dangerous on their ass kicking win performance against the Packers. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, this game is gonna go no overtime. We have Minnesota winning 35-32. This game is going to be competitive, but I would give a slight edge to Minnesota. I think Minnesota is going to be the more clutcher team. That's basically what it all comes down to. Like I could have done that. Well, I am going to do that. The same thing here. Chargers and Chiefs. I think that's going to be who's the more clutcher team, and that to me is the Chiefs. And same thing here. Who's the more clutcher team? I think the Ravens are a more clutcher team than the Dolphins. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I think Minnesota gets that win. I think Justin Jefferson makes a play, and I think they win. All right, and this is my week 2 predictions. Let me know if y'all disagree or not. If I could see y'all disagree with me, I could see right here Pittsburgh and New England, maybe Chargers and Chiefs, maybe Dolphins and Ravens. Let's see here. I can see y'all even agree with this Tampa Bay and New Orleans because New Orleans look pretty good and Saints and Buccaneers can only score 1 touchdown. I can well see disagree with this Carolina and New York. And so in this game too, I can see that as well. Okay, that's pretty basic. And I can definitely see y'all disagree with this right here because that game could go either way. If I'm being honest, I was great, but that's a tie. But yeah, but anyway, let me know what you disagree or agree with in the comments below. And next Wednesday we'll do week 3, and then once it gets the NBA time, I will do NBA predictions, but it's not a score thing, so I won't be able to do scores. So I'm just gonna say it by chit chatting, if you know what I'm saying. You know, and the NBA season starts in October, so that's like a month away. And so there's what the playoffs look like. Let's see, Bills are number 1 seed, Steelers, Chiefs. Okay, who's the 4 seed? Colts, Ravens, Browns, and Chargers are in the NFC. I mean, what is that? No, that's AFC. For the NFC, I have Vikings. Who's the 2 seed? Tampa Bay, Washington, San Fran, Green Bay, Chicago, and Philly. So yeah, so that's the playoffs right now. So yeah, right. Those are my week 2 predictions, and peace out, and we will see you next week.